9 affordable products today that I am loving, and if they didn't have the label or packaging that they did, you would not know that these are as affordable as they are. That's how good they are. Now, you guys know I am somebody who loves high-end and luxury makeup, but I do try everything of every price point so that I can tell you what actually stands out, what actually is performing to the highest caliber, no matter the price point. So some of the products in today's video are new favorites, products you've seen me talk about recently, and then others are favorites that have been favorites of mine for a long time now. I specifically picked some of these products because they are on sale right now at CVS for their Epic Beauty sale. So you can save a little bit more money on them. You can get $10 off beauty and personal care when you spend $30 with extra care, which is fantastic. A huge thank you to CVS for sponsoring this portion of the video. I will have the link down below for you to sign up for extra care so that you can get this discount, take advantage of it. It's totally free to sign up for extra care, and trust me, you'll end up using it for more than just this beauty purchase, because I go to CVS for everything. And if you want to try these right away, you can actually buy these online and pick up in store as well. They also have an app, but I do really love CVS for beauty products because mine locally are always well stocked and nice and neat, unlike some other stores. So let's get some makeup on my face. My face is all nice and prepped. We're gonna start off with a foundation that I don't give enough love to, but it is really beautiful on the skin. And this will be on sale, so it's totally a good time to pick this up. This is from L'Oreal. This is the True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. And I think a lot of people pass up on this one because the original True Match foundation is also fantastic. But this one really looks like skin. Now, I will say the packaging of this leaves something to be desired, so do keep that in mind. I mixed two shades. I mixed light medium 3-4 and very light together. But you don't have to do that. Get the shade that fits you the best. You'll see this has a really beautiful pearl to it that doesn't show up as shimmer on the face. It shows up as a really nice natural pearl. All right, so the consistency of this is whipped, which makes it feel very lightweight on the skin. And this provides a light coverage. Not quite reaching medium, but I think, you know, when you build it up, you can get it pretty close. If you don't like the feel of foundation, this is a really great product to look into because it is so feather light on this skin, but it's quite impactful. But I think what's the most unique thing about this product is how skin-like and airy it looks on the skin. Just so extremely smooth. It improves the texture of the skin and the surface area of the skin. Like, can you see that pearl I was talking about? It's so pretty and very unique. There's not a lot of foundations I feel like they give a pearl quite like this. I'm gonna just build up a little bit more on the cheeks to show you the buildability of this, but I don't know, I think this did reach full medium. I said it doesn't quite reach medium, but that looks pretty medium to me. This is a great consistency and formula as well for dry skin, by the way. So if you have dry skin, I definitely recommend to try this out. I've recommended this before in previous videos. You've heard about it from me before, but it had been a while, so I thought it was a good time to bring this one out since it is one of the items on sale. Just popped on some concealer. At this point, I prefer to do my cream cheek products. So I thought I'd talk about a new product because I think the color range is fantastic. I've talked about these a lot in recent videos. These are the e.l.f. Soft Glam cream products, which the cream bronzer range is fantastic, and then the cream blush range is fantastic. I've seen a lot of people compare these to Rhode. I think the formula is quite different from Rhode. I definitely wouldn't call it a dupe, but these are such a good, solid cream formula. No fuss, no frills. They blend out nicely, and there's a pretty great shade range, so you can get whatever color you need. And again, both of these are on sale too, and with these being a new item, I really wanted to share that since new items don't go on sale quite so quick. So I'm gonna start off with the bronzer in the shade light medium. For this, I like to use my brush and just put it on top of the product directly instead of drawing the product on my face. That's how I prefer to apply my cream bronzer because I just think you have so much more control that way. And sometimes any cream bronzer stick, not just this one in particular, it can move the foundation around, you lose control. Sometimes if you don't work fast enough, it can set down, so then it really moves the foundation around and then it looks patchy. So really the best way to control the product is to get it directly on the brush, and it just applies so much more quick and airbrushed this way and just melts into the skin. You really can't over apply this way. I like to go right here behind the ear to make the jawline look nice and sharp. You don't need to do the whole jawline, that's a very outdated technique, but if you just get right here, that'll do the job for you. I also like to apply a little bit underneath the lip. This will give a more full appearance. And then down the nose, just subtly. I mean, you know, if I'm really going full glam, I'll spend a little bit more time on this and make sure it really looks nice, but just a little trace of it down the nose, just so that the nose doesn't get lost. And then for blush, I have two shades, Muted Mauve, which I think is what I'll use today, since the last time I used this on camera, I used pink on it, but pink on it is a gorgeous pinky shade. Now these blushes have a true cream finish. I think right now, since glowy cheeks are so popular, there's a lot of really glowy cheap products being launched, but I like that this is a little bit more flat. It's not matte since it's a cream, but it'll just kind of go with whatever base you have underneath. So if you have a glowy finish foundation, this will embrace the glowiness of that and will go with it. But if you're using a matte foundation, the foundation will kind of dry out the cream and make it look more matte. So it's very flexible in that way. And Muted Mauve is just a really beautiful natural shade. It looks like a really natural flush. So that will do just a little bit. I might go over with a little bit of a powder blush once we're all powdered down. But for now, gorgeous. You see how the product just melted into the skin beautifully. No fuss, no frills. Worked out exactly as I wanted it to. Next up, I have a rediscovery, which I recently discovered on camera when I was doing my Charlotte Tilbury powder review. I pulled this to compare to because this has some similar ingredients to the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I was like, you know what? I forgot how good this was. So I wanted to pull this out for my powder today. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection Loose Setting Powder. I'm using the shade Pink Light, and just watch how this completely blurs the skin. My favorite powder puffs, by the way, are from One Size. They have the best ones. So I kind of work it into my sponge. If you are not in your 20s, this is a very important thing to do. We can't bake and powder like we used to. And this will just keep it so it doesn't get too heavy or dry looking on the skin. But look at that, I just did half the face so I could show you how impactful this powder is. And this powder is one of the lightest, most finely milled powders I have ever used. And you see how that blurred the skin? This is a gem, it really is. I think it was Shelby Ann who really brought this to the map on TikTok. She is a drugstore creator. I mean, she'll use high-end products, but I mean, she is known for finding some of the best affordable products, and this was a recommendation from her, and maybe she was right. This is so good. I'm just gonna stamp around my brows. But yes, even if you have mature skin, don't be scared of powders. It's just the manner of application that really matters. So you really just gotta work it into your puff so that it applies just a little bit, but very spread out, since it's worked into the sponge, which will give a nice light application. I'm just gonna take my Milani Baked Blush. A baked blush is really great for this technique. And I'm just gonna lightly put it over my blush to bring it back, because when it comes to cream blushes, if you do set with a powder over top, sometimes that color can get lost. It's a great time to use a powder blush for this situation. And then I suppose I might as well use powder bronzer. These guys aren't on sale, but I know you can definitely pick up the bronzer at CVS. This is the Physicians Formula one. Just bringing back the color that I added, nothing too crazy, but the cream will always be the base. That is what makes up the majority of the color underneath. I just use the powder to bring it back to life and also help the cheek colors last longer. And then the last product, brand new, I keep talking about it, but it is so good and I'm very, very surprised this is included in the sale because it is brand spanking new. This is the Milani Make It Last Micro Fine Mist. To me, this is the closest a setting spray has ever gotten to the Charlotte Tilbury. Now, it's different. It's not a dupe, it's an alternative, but it makes makeup last longer and it kind of smooths over the complexion, which is exactly what the Charlotte Tilbury does. This just doesn't make it last as longer, and it is like spraying hairspray, which like kind of sucks, but it works. I think this is more blurring than the Charlotte Tilbury. I will say that. Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. Okay, round two. I really need my fan back. Fantastic, locked in, ready to go. Let's move on to the eyes. The absolute best eyeshadow stick at the drugstore is on sale. There is no competition for this shadow stick. It is that good. So what shades do I want to use today? I'm gonna, I think, use Alluring Rose. We'll start off with that. We'll use this as the base shade. So this is Alluring Rose and this is a matte shade. I'm just using my concealer brush really quickly to clean up the eyelid. And I'm gonna pop Alluring Rose down in the crease. And this is just a beautiful mauve shade. I'm gonna use a synthetic fiber brush to blend it out. And you know my stance on shadow sticks. I can't get enough of them right now. They're so mess free. You don't get any fallout. And if you have a good shadow stick, it's going to be just as easy as a powder eyeshadow. Like you see how this is blending out like a powder eyeshadow. I'm going to apply a little bit more. And these set down, they don't crease. And they're very easy to work out. I'm gonna take a little bit of Brown Abyss. This has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's not a flat shadow, but you know, I use these just like powder eyeshadows. So this is just going to add a little bit of depth here in the outer corner, as you can see. And this step was totally unnecessary. I'm just showing you the versatility of a shadow stick like this, and you see how easily it's blending out. I might run this along the lower lash line, but for lid color, I'm in between a couple. Okay, we'll go with Magnetic Mauve because it goes with the other shades that we used. You see it's creamy, it glides over the eyelid, it doesn't look dry, it doesn't emphasize any texture on the eyelids, but it is very important for cream shadows that you do get a good synthetic fiber brush that will work them out without soaking up product. This one is from Sigma Beauty. It's the Diffuse Blend. Oh, I didn't realize we're gonna go so cool on the eyelids today, but it's working. Gonna take a little bit of that brown shade and run it along my lower lash line just for a little bit of definition. I'm not looking to make it smoky or anything. Just to make the top of my eye match the bottom a little bit more. And that's it for eyeshadow. Like, you don't even need to set with powder or anything. These are so high quality that they will handle themselves. They will last a long time. I'm gonna pop on, I think, a dark brown eyeliner. So a current favorite drugstore mascara of mine right now is the L'Oreal Panorama. I do prefer a black mascara, but they just launched that multicolor collection of navy, burgundy, and brown. So I don't want to open up a black one and have a fourth panorama open right now. But I've gone through quite a few of the panoramas, and you know I'm very, very picky when it comes to mascaras. But this one has a surprisingly large wand that fits my lashes well, but it gives really great volume and separation. And it holds a curl really well, which is quite important to me. But it really multiplies my lashes very, very well. It makes them look super full without giving a spidery look to my lashes. So I just love how this one builds and how it holds a curl. It's harder to see with the brown, but you can still see how good it makes my lashes look. And I haven't even gotten the final curl in on these. Let's get these lower lashes. Look, and it even builds pretty well on my non-existent lower lashes. Now I have the actual longest lasting lip liner at the drugstore. This lasts so long. This is the Maybelline Lifter Liner. I have the shade Line Leader, which is pretty close to Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's a gel liner. And I do love this shade because you see how natural it looks on my lips. It has a really nice glide. And I just find when I wear this, it always outlasts my other lip products. This is another one that is on sale. So you definitely should check it out if you're looking for a good long-lasting lip liner from the drugstore. They also have some nice colors in this one. Line Leader is by far my favorite. And then to finish off the lips, I'm pulling out an oldie but a goodie, the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. I go to these for special events, especially in bolder colors because they're not going to get all over your face even if you eat. Today I'm going to go for the shade Cheeky. These to me are a drugstore staple. It's heavy duty, but this is how a vinyl lip should be done. So I'm just gonna let that dry and it's gonna be set like this all day. The shine will go away, but truly the longest lasting lip when it comes to drugstore and affordable makeup. And those are 9 affordable products that you truly wouldn't know are affordable. And they give us this beautiful look. All of these products perform like high-end products and are products that I've either just started loving because they're the best of the new products or they're longtime favorites of mine. And you guys have been loving my affordable makeup content recently. So I wanted to do a video where I combine some new and old favorites and just products that like are going to work for you. So again, a huge thank you to CVS for sponsoring today's video. Make sure if you saw any products in today's video that you are interested in, you check out their Epic Beauty sale because you just might be able to get a very good discount on some of these products. And I'll have the link down below to sign up to become an Extra Care member so you can get that discount. And it can be as easy as buying online and picking up in store as well. So you don't have to hunt for these. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. As always, all of the products will be linked down below for you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.
It's delicious.